You don't agree?
Not feeling it. Literally just this kind of like, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, that's a. I mean, it's a valid point. Like some teams, it takes someone that we don't want to lose to those guys. I don't want to lose to Alex's team, so I'm gonna try really hard. I'm gonna bring out the best.
I mean, it's not something we can measure, but it is something that you'll definitely feel. We're in this theatre, in the Wang Theatre, as this semi-final does begin. Before it does so, though, we're going to be getting a question from you guys over in social media land. It's a real place up in there.
At least it's no longer the stratosphere.
That's better than stratosphere.
Yes.
Yeah, it's from Ad. He says, does the first semi-final winner have an advantage going into the finals?
I'm glad I'm actually so happy someone got this question, because I actually wanted to discuss it just with all of us. Like, how do we feel about having this many series in the final day? We have the first, they obviously have to play a game in the beginning in the morning. Then they have to watch the next series, and then they have to go wait all the way until later on in the afternoon. Do you think it's going to get them tired?
So you were going to suggest that the first semi-final has a disadvantage. Others would suggest the second.
There's a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think it goes both ways.
So for people that don't know this, you already mentioned it, Alex, there's going to be a 1 hour break in between the second semi-finals and the grand final. So you do have that 1 hour to prepare. And I think no matter if the teams are playing right here, but also at the same time, we're going to have DC and Adfinum watching this series. So they're going to be prepared for that. Yeah. And then the winner of this series will obviously also study the next series. I think that in that regard is fairly even. They'll both be awake, you know, no naps in between. And I think it's going to be not really a disadvantage for any of the teams. Maybe a little bit of both, and therefore it evens out.
Depends on preference, though. Maybe some people prefer to not have that huge break in between because you have to watch the games. They're not, in the zone anymore. And some players prefer to, I want to break after maybe the game was really long. I just want to chill, watch the games.
Interesting. So you would much rather play a full, tiring 3-game series and then proceed to play a best of 5?
Yeah, for me, I would prefer that because it keeps me warm. It keeps me warm, so I'd rather do that.
So from the two players, you feel like that's where you'd rather be, and then from the two losers on the